Just record.
That's why. Hello.
I'm not. Oh.
Good evening. Stangu is arguing with me, as always.
No, I wasn't. I
You were
disagree.
arguing.
I wasn't. Hello.
Sounds to me as if he's repeating himself, but that's because I could still hear what was being said. Yes, we are live. There's a few people watching. So, okay. As we did so well, let's just relax, shall we, and look out for the feelings.
Well, that was nice. You're muted up, Grim. He's gone and left us. I'll say hello then. Who we got in the chat? Peter Pope, hey. Gina, hello. Rasta, yo. Big up, Shady. Welcome to.
Good evening and welcome, Stangu. Thank you for filling in. Really do appreciate it. Are you sober tonight?
Well, yeah, of course. It's once in a while, isn't it? Of course I am. I was only a bit tipsy last night. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. But as the night grew on, you had to be reminded several times that it was time for bed.
I did. Thank you. And also, I didn't realise that our chat was live from the Skype. It wasn't, was it? Because when we were doing it, you were muting me. So I just thought
while the music was playing, everybody was muted.
Oh, that's well. I was being wound up then. People were saying when I was singing along and stuff that it was being aired.
No, but I did actually record it, and so did a few other people on Skype.
Oh damn it! I forgot you could do that. Oh, embarrassing.
And I recorded a number of different segments just for my own amusement. Sorry for listening pleasure. No, actually, to look back at on Mix just to see how it actually came out.
I don't like Skype. I really don't.
Well, you're not on Skype tonight. We're not going over to Skype. We've got a very short show. We will be finishing at 9:30 regardless, because it's Wolf Lovers Discord night, and I want people to be able to attend that who normally go over. So that's the reasoning why. Anybody wants to jump up, please do so. The link is at the top, pinned. I don't want to hear any excuses. Rasta, you don't have to come up because I know even breathing is difficult for you. He had a little accident last night after we went off air, literally, and has got a couple of sore ribs due to cracks potentially, and he's also got a nasty mark around his eyes, or one of his eyes, where the glasses went in. So I'm only half expecting him to come up, but please be nice to him. Gina, hi. I bet it was a bit of a fright. Or did you just, well, I mean, just let me know when you stop laughing. I mean, when you realise he was in serious difficulty. I've got a couple of things to show you and to discuss. Hey up, he's risking it.
Yeah, he's got to tell
us
a story, hasn't he?
Yeah. Just give us a second, Rasta, while you just set your mic up, mate.
Why?
I've got a couple of very short videos to show that I'd like to people to discuss later. But first of all, how are you feeling, mate?
Other than the broken ribs and sore leg and
how's your eye? Because you had a big ring around your eye.
It was blood. I figured out.
Oh right, blood. Okay.
Splattered me eye.
Hey Rex.
Hey Rex.
I just on your picture that you that I saw that you sent over. Yes, I think you had a lucky escape, to be honest. So what did you do? Trip over a cat or something called Tipsy?
No, that's what I'm saying. Cat's called Tipsy. No, I've got where PD parked my caravan. He parked it in the worst place he could have done in my garden because there's a dip. And like my door is in the dip. So I've got some little steps there, which I use to get in
Right.
and out the caravan. And the wobbly, if you stand too far on one side, the tip over. So that's what happened. Tipped over and
Oh, fair enough.
face planted the ground, and you know how I've got broken ribs, like when I hit the ground head first.
Did you go to the hospital then? Did you have to go to the hospital?
Oh nah, they can't do
No,
nothing
you just
anyway.
so you just feel like they're broken, or not just bruised?
Oh, I know
or
they're
what?
broken. I've had broken ribs quite a lot of times, so I know when the bruised are broken. There's a difference because when they're broken, you can actually feel them clicking. You know, like when they're moving.
Yeah, but the thing is, you want to make
So have
sure
you got
there's
a wrap?
no
Have you
internal.
wrapped them?
They don't
Have you
do
wrapped
anything.
them? No, you really can't do anything. All you can do is take painkillers, but the stronger the painkillers, better, which is the reason why it does need to get checked out. But also, just from a point of view of having an X-ray to make sure that the rib cage itself is in. What's the word I'm thinking? Yeah, is still
You got to
intact.
check for.
That's it.
You got to check for splinters. You could do some serious piercing if you got.
Well, I've
splinters
already
or
got
inside.
them tumours on my ribs anyway, so they're like that anyway. So they're sharp,
Oh.
you know. But
Hey, bare bones.
Hi, Bare Bones. How you
Talking of
doing?
bones, yeah.
Nice to
bare
see you
bones
in
and
here.
rib cages.
bare bones.
Bare Bones the first. Why is there a second and third?
There is a second channel, yeah.
I don't think
There's-
I've ever seen bare bones before.
I've seen Bare Bones around in other chats. Bare Bones appears to be a nice guy or girl or whoever, whatever. We're not even going to go there. We had those conversations last night offline. Well, when I say offline, it was on the radio. Anyone tuned into the radio last night would have thought that we were all a bunch of drunken so-and-sos. Well, some of us were anyway.
About right, isn't it?
Well, it is the Skype, yeah. Safe to say anything. But yeah, I came across. I'm going to show you a policing video. It's actually a training video. So just give me 2 seconds. It's only about 15 seconds long, but I think it's something which we could do with having a chat about sometime. So I'll put this up.
Madness.
Okay, did you catch that?
I missed it. I turned away
glitching
at the
out
wrong
for me.
second.
Sorry? You missed it?
Yeah, it was
I
glitching
didn't
out.
see what it was. Aye.
Okay. Don't worry about if you can't hear the volume. It's the training way of doing things when you come across people and you just deal with them in the correct way.
Madness.
Aye.
Did you see it that time?
Aye. It's just not the right thing to do, like, is it?
It's
you know?
the new training video. It's been issued across all police forces on how to deal with dealing with the public.
Push them over.
Yeah, and then help them up and drag them along the floor, etc. Yeah, I mean, community policing at its best, I would say. That's the reason why we do what we do. This is the reason why we highlight it. People turn around to me and they say, "Oh, it doesn't happen. Show me the evidence." Blah de blah de blah. Well, there you go. There's the evidence for you. That's what our police force are being trained in, how to deal with anybody who stands there. and doesn't move.
What
What are
was
your
actually
thoughts,
going
Dangu?
on?
Well, it was glitching a little for me. I
Well, I can't help.
saw
I
some-
can't help your internet connection. Sorry.
Oh, I know. I need a wire, don't I? Can
I
you
can
play one
I
more
can
time for me?
send it. Oh, I can put it into the Discord channel. That's not a problem.
Can you play what? Can you just play it one more time? I might get it this time.
Okay, it's only
Please.
15 seconds long.
Exactly. Madness. Oh, got it that time. So he just kind of shoved him, pushed him down to the ground, picked him up, and then dragged him across the road. And
Well,
that's a
pushed him
training
across the
video.
road as fast as his little legs could take him. You know,
Are you-
Rex,
you're not-
the
you're not-
police did that to me. They'd be eating my fists. Well, you'd also then be arrested. But there's grounds for bringing charges against the police force and that particular copper. You know, hey up. All right, Grandad, you don't have to leave your camera on, mate.
So when you say it was a training video, that guy wasn't an actor. That's just a training video.
Hey up, it's Jesus himself.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
He's come back.
Jesus.
oh, it's Easter, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that is. By the way, it's not a training video. That is actually something that was caught live. I've just called it a training video.
You know. I figured that one out. Like.
Okay.
Yeah, you had.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello, hello. Are you sober?
Hello.
I am at the moment.
Right. You've been out to work today?
Yeah, only for about an hour and a half. That's all.
Did you catch the video?
No.
I'll put it on
Do it.
again shortly so you can catch up.
Okay,
Reese
okay.
says
I've
it's
just woke
disgusting.
up.
Oh, right, okay. I'll send it over to you.
Okey-dokey.
Hello, Fat Belly. Yeah, the topic is police training videos.
What's one of them?
Exactly. Rumours of your death have not been exaggerated in any way, shape, or form. Well, actually, they were, because I doubt if you were ever alive, Jesus. That's my own personal opinion on that.
Jeebus. Right. Fiction.
When I was called God on here, I can guarantee you were not my son. I've been playing that joke for a long, long time. It was
Yeah, but have
great.
you
Good
had the
Friday.
test?
Good Friday got rid of him. The bastard returned on the Sunday. Sorry. What were you saying, Grandad? I cut you off in your prime then.
I said, have you had the test? Did you set the test to check?
Pardon?
To see if he was your son or not.
That test.
DNA test.
They weren't around back in them days. I hadn't invented them. I agree, Shady. Shady, if you want to come up, mate, you can do.
We got
It's a bit of a
Mary
giggle.
C, Grit, hi. Fat Belly, hi.
Do
Jesus.
you know what? I thought you just said bye. I was going to say, hang on, it's not 9:30 yet.
Oh, I was just thinking ahead.
Well, look, if you don't want to be here, that's fine, you know.
Yeah, the fruit over.
Yeah, we just watched a video that I introduced as being a police training video, which is going across all forces. And it's only 15 seconds long, and it's basically just a copper who decides that the best way to deal with somebody, you can have your camera on or off, mate. You're coming online now. I think everybody knows what you look like anyway.
Hold on, mate.
All right, mate.
Shady
There you go,
locations
mate.
and good
Shady,
areas.
do us a favour. Knock the YouTube channel off.
I've just done it. I've just done it. You was too quick. You was fast on that button. That's what I'm saying. Oh God!
Ah, well, did warn you. Oh,
I was trying to do two things at the same time, which obviously I've had a drink. So you allow me at least 30 seconds.
Even if you were sober, you still wouldn't be able to do that one.
No, I can do it really quickly. What I forgot to do was join the live stream, stay before I join, then mute. That's what I normally do. But yeah, I've had a beer.
Yeah,
So.
it's all right. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Granddad,
Yeah. So
did
this
you
is
say-
What's your tipple, Shady?
Oh, it's alcohol.
No, that.
We can't show you brands, but let's say if there was a lager that actually said in red writing 9%. That's what I picked up.
Oh, just 9%. That's all right. Then.
Yeah, it's basically like wine, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
It's just that I'm not one of these posh people that drinks wine a lot. Although the other night I did, but it is what it was.
Yeah, well, didn't somebody change water into wine?
Good evening. We seem to have an awful lot of people who are new. That could be because we got the word is getting round that we're getting good.
The thing is, in the Bible, in Jesus' autobiography called the Bible, he had 2 baskets with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, but it was endless, and he fed 5,000 people. Now, is that true? I wasn't there, but then again,
the only thing I could say to that, Shady, is the government must have been reading the Bible because they think that's what we can do now.
No, the Bible.
The Bible. Oh, I've got one.
Yeah, but the thing, I'm dyslexic, so I say it as I want to say it. I call it the Bible now. But yeah, I mean, it to me it reminds me of YouTube. Do you know what I mean? You know, 2 fish, 5 loaves of bread. Next minute, 5,000. You know, it's like you can turn it into anything you want. Anyway, let's talk about something nice because I've had a semi-bad day.
Yeah, well, I know, I've heard, mate. So let's go against that. Let's not dwell on those. All right, Mr. Jesus Christ, you set up your YouTube channel today. Interesting.
That must be the resurrection. It's the resurrection, isn't it?
However, I actually do like your video.
That's all right.
Always look on the bright side of life. And just for that, you deserve my sub, mate. And Dr. Donalong, whatever you pronounce your name.
Dongalonga, man. Dr. Dongalonga.
Dr.
Dongalonga.
Dongalonga.
Oh, Dongalonga. I'm dyslexic. Dr. Dongalonga. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, he talks to the animals.
You can come on my panel if I do one, but I won't be. I'll just call you Doctor because I can't go Dongalonga. No, I'll never get it.
Yeah, we just called the Doctor.
That's my idea.
Yeah, so this training video, this piece of wonderful footage, which is only, say, 15 seconds long, it was sent to me anonymously, so to speak. I've nicked it, I've shown it, I just thought I'd share it. We've had a couple of nights where it's been reasonably funny, and I just thought, well, let's make it a little bit more serious and just put it out there. Film the police, don't trust the police, and get it out on the internet as soon as possible. That's all I'll say on that one. Because the more that we highlight these wonderful young PCs who seem to think that as soon as they get a uniform on, they've got the power of God. Well, I can assure you they don't. Then the better. And the more we highlight it, maybe they won't do anything about it. But at least it's out in the public domain. I thought when I first saw it was, what the hell? He didn't actually say anything, or do anything, that young guy. I felt sorry for his shopping because I'm sure it had his food in it. But hey, it's the way it goes. I do have another one, actually. That one isn't so... there's no sound on it at all. In fact, how not to treat somebody in a cell, I think, is the best way of describing this one. Feel free to make comments in the chat. Let me just figure out where it is. This is at Skelmersdale Police Station. Okay.
Oh, wow.
It is actually playing.
There's no sound on this one.
There's no sounds. It's been taken from a police cell. Now, if by any chance anybody recognises this copper, please report him. He looks a right bastard. You know? But, I mean, for starters, why would a copper go into a cell with a naked bloke? Right? And where's the dignity? Oh, there isn't one. They have no... You go into a cell and you don't get any dignity. That's my feeling and understanding. He's obviously been stripped naked, maybe so his clothes can be sent away for forensic scientists to do what they do, etc. But I would have thought,
if you self-harm, in my experience, they strip you naked if they think you're going to hurt yourself, but they always give you replacement clothing. As you take your clothes off, they give you replacement clothing. He didn't have that. In my eyes, that is wrong, and that's my personal experience.
Did it actually say that they took his clothes and he didn't strip them off? I mean, they could have taken him because you can choke yourself with a pair of trousers, can't you, or a shirt?
Yeah, but even with the clothes, the suit that they give you to put on, the forensic suit, whatever it is, right? You can take that off, and so that doesn't hold water. Yeah. You know, if they're just holding you, as a general rule, it takes to take your belt off and your shoelaces if you got shoelaces, right?
Yeah.
But
Stango, that was me. What you know about?
In my experience.
So what was that, Grandad?
If they're concerned about you, sorry, mate.
I said that was me. That was me. What you know about?
When they caught you streaking.
Right. Okay. Right. All joking apart, let's Shady say what he was saying.
What, Shady?
Right. In my experience, I've been there. So please, I've been there, and they do strip search you. They do look up your jacksie. If they care about you or they've got a duty of care and they think you're going to self-harm, forget the shoelaces, they take all your clothing away. But they automatically, as you're undressing, and then they give you clothing. It's not very nice, but you are getting clothing. You shouldn't have been in that cell naked.
Yeah, and the copper shouldn't have been asking him any questions or treated him the way that he was doing. Obviously, whoever it was carrying in the corner. I would have hated to have been in that person's position. But it just goes to show you that there is evidence out there. How that's got out into the public domain, I don't know. But I am pleased it has done.
I'm thinking it's a good copper. I think it's a good copper that released that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it could have been done under a subject data access request, and they've got it, and someone's put it out. However, it just goes to show that regardless of what we think, I won't say that all police are like that, because that would be wrong to stereotype them in that way. Yeah. But I would say in this situation, that copper, for people who think that they all look nice, I've just looked at, I'm looking at his face and I'm just thinking, you are a sick bastard.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec. Do you know my first thought? You see what Fat Belly said there? That was my first thought. It looked like he might have refused to wear clothes and the copper gave up trying to, he might have been throwing his trousers back at him. Or was that a blanket? My first thought was it picks the way he was curled up. He might have, been having
throwing him at them. Throwing him at
well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like
it
it's
looked
like
like a blanket.
treating him like a kid.
Yeah, if you give up,
In my situation,
all
you
right,
have to
giving up on someone, but you still don't degrade them by that doing something like that and treating them like a child,
part of their
regardless.
No,
training is
of course.
duty. It's called duty of care. It's called
Well, that went
duty
out
of
the window.
care.
It's
And
actually
obviously,
called professional at all times.
yeah,
Same
yeah.
as what I have to be.
Duty of care as
Professional at
well.
all times while at
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, but Shady is right. There is a duty of care because
Yeah,
you
oh,
are
yeah,
in their
well.
care.
Well, these in man as well.
You know,
Don't
but
actually go in.
both
No.
instances to me have shown a total lack of duty of care for
Yeah,
one
I
reason or
agree.
another. It doesn't matter what led up to the second incident. Having stuff thrown over you is not duty of care.
No.
That is somebody who is putting their personal feelings towards instead of professional feelings.
That's right.
That guy was killed up in fear.
Yeah,
You see him, he was
coward.
killed up. That was fear. That was fear that he was facing. The fetal position is like when you was most safe was in your mother's womb. Adults do it now because that's the safest place that they remember.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he was in that place, and for somebody to then go and do that, that guy should lose his job, in my opinion. Not everybody's opinion, but in my opinion. I've got
No,
a disclaimer.
I get what you're saying, Shady. I do understand.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I've been in that situation. I did get the clothing, and you know the blanket. I had to ask for it. I learned if you don't ask, you don't get, and they won't give you a mattress. They won't give you a blanket. You have to know the system and say, "Hold on, I want a mattress. Oh, can I have a blanket?" Otherwise, they won't give it to you. Do you know what I mean?
But what
But
about
that,
what about people what's incapable of asking for that though?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I never asked.
There is actually a standard which they're supposed to go by, but let's face it, we know that a lot of duty sergeants don't make the necessary checks or arrange for the necessary checks. We don't know the history on either one leading up to it. However, let's face it, if anybody turns around and says that they're showing professionalism in any way, shape, or form, given the evidence that we've seen on that, then no, they're enforcing feelings, which is the
My
reason why I
question
played
that
the advert
Hello.
you know
right at the beginning.
the video was muted, right? I mean, was that muted on the release, or I'm wondering if they muted it when he actually went into the cell and it was recorded muted? I mean, surely they can't do that. I mean, where
And the
did the
guy
footage
was
come from?
crying. And maybe the guy in the fetal position was crying.
It
And
looked like he
that's
was
so there's
disturbed.
no sound, if you know what I mean.
Oh, right, bassman.
So Fat Belly tore up a mattress and slept inside it to keep warm, presumably. But you know, I mean, fancy getting done for destroying police property. Anyway, hello, Mr. Baseman. Thanks for coming back. We must have done something right. Don't know what.
Or wrong, because you could have done something right or wrong. As long as you get
Well, we
people on
don't
your
know. I mean, at the end of the day, they were
as long as you
accused.
get him here.
Yeah,
As long as you get him here.
I'm a firm believer in you're innocent until proven guilty, one way or another. But yeah, no blanket.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
in this day and age, Grim, that's gone in more than just policing. It's in other services as well. Which you know what I'm referring to.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I'm just saying, certainly from a legal position, and that's all I'll go from. I won't go from a moral stance, right? But from a legal position, that's the first bit I look at, right?
Yeah,
you are still innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Right? However, the reality is,
people,
everybody judges other people themselves.
Yeah.
And that's part of the problem today. Our standards or our morals have changed because too many people have gone out of their way accusing people of different things, and the meaning behind those words which they've used has gone because it's too easy to use them. So it doesn't really mean anything these days. It does, because a lot of the crap is hurtful, but that's beside the point. Those two particular things. I mean, I don't usually show these sort of things, but I've got access to things now which I didn't have access before. So I might be changing a few things, and maybe doing some sort of reports or letting you know on police misconduct, etc. Because not everybody watches PAP, police abusing powers. So something we are going to be looking at, and we're hoping to be able to get it onto the radio show as well, depending on how good I can read and speak at the same time. I've got to practice at that, unless I get Stangu to do it. He's good at reading.
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
And so's Grandad.
I was actually
Really?
just thinking there, you know, like, since cameras have been in cells, think of all them people who've been abused without being able to tell a story. Before that.
But the coppers don't care, because they believe the chances are it's never going to come to light anyway, unless something seriously goes wrong, obviously. And then you're not going to get the footage because it'll always be under investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hello, Mr. Blue. How are you, sir?
Mr. Blue.
Grimsters.
Yeah, I'm sure you were the one that came up with that, and it's sort of stuck in my head.
Was it not VR Blue?
Oh, it could have been, yes. You're right. There's BR Blue and Mr. Blue. Yeah, there's BR Blue. Thank you for correcting me.
Although BR maybe is Mr.
I don't know. Well, there's Mr. Blue Skies. There's also Mr. Blue Underground. Oh, I don't know. They keep changing names. Either that, I just see different people. Jesus Christ, some need crucifying. Yeah, let's make them walk through the town on a dirty, great big truncheon that's been stuck up the backside. Either that, or they just walk through handcuffed and we throw truncheons at them. Oh no, that would be the trunching ceremony where we throw instead of rocks we throw truncheons of lead.
Can I just say something? Every day I wear this shirt, I'm putting £5 on the price if anybody wants to buy it. I've been wearing it for 5 days now, so
right, okay.
My essence. It will have my essence, obviously, because I'm not
have an auction,
and your DNA. We could replicate you, Shady.
Exactly.
Don't
do that. Don't do that, please.
There's not enough of you to go round.
Don't give people ideas, please. Don't do that.
Donation to Crinkle.
Today I was supposed to have done quite a lot of stuff on the website. I got one thing done out the whole day. The rest of the day I've been jumping from one live to another live to another live, not necessarily going on the panel.
Yeah,
just sitting and listening. And I was following for a couple of hours a group of guys who were doing patrols in America, and they were listening to the scanners and they were going from one place to another. They got some good stuff. And then at the end of it, I don't know whether it was because it was Easter Sunday, but they spent a good few hours videoing people going into church. But there's two protesters at the front and I couldn't work out what the sign said, and it was so annoying because he just didn't pan on it, unfortunately. But I was trying to figure out why there's two people there with two signs right at the entrance, but they weren't blocking people from going in. They were just making it difficult for people to go in. So I couldn't really call it obstruction, but they were on church property because they were on the steps. And then there was people walking past saying, "You're strange. What are you doing videoing people?"
Yeah.
Well, in America, it's called the First Amendment.
I'll do that one. Yeah, I've just hit somebody because he wanted to. He said something. I think you've seen it. I saw it, so
I'm
sorry about that, mate.
I've
I hit
not seen the chat. I've got StreamYard, but
No, I saw it, and somebody's on about having one of those smokes, and he was saying anybody wants one of these, so I just hid him, not banned him, but actually.
Oh,
you just put him a timeout.
No,
I
no.
think that was a play on. No, it looked like a play on words. It was a play on words. Look, as in a stoning.
Yeah,
I think it was meant to be funny.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Anyone getting stoned with me?
Yeah, I think it was. It was a joke.
Yeah,
No,
it's okay. Don't worry.
I've got a trigger finger. I'm sorry. I just didn't want anybody mentioning drugs on anybody's channel, if you know what I mean.
For that one.
Sorry about Jesus. Sorry about that, mate. Sorry about that.
I'm sure he'll forgive you, Shady.
I'm sorry about that, mate. I've got a trigger finger, you know. I'm paranoid about.
No, you've not banned him. He's fine.
Yeah, no. I just hid his message.
Oh, that's
I
all
thought,
right.
protect you, protect you.
I
won't ban anybody. I won't ban anybody. I won't hide. I won't do that. But I've got a trigger finger at the minute. I'm very paranoid.
Mr. Jesus Christ, please don't take offence. Shady did not mean it. Please don't hold it against him.
Jesus, basically, I'm in a defensive mode now, and I have got a trigger finger, and I don't want anybody doing anything that's against Grim.
Hey, listen, now he's come back. He says that he forgives you, so that's great.
Well,
yeah.
Jesus, thank you. I just tried to explain, Jesus. You know,
Hello,
those.
Hello, Leo. Nice to see you in here, mate.
Hi, Leo. Even though I don't like the host, please respect the host.
I know you don't like me. That's the point. I don't care. Listen, did anybody go on an Easter egg hunt before the little darlings got out and nicked them?
See what Mr. Blue said, Shady, you will now answer to the Grim Reaper.
One day.
Jesus Christ.
I went on an Easter egg hunt this morning before the little darlings even woke up.
Stole them all before.
I borrowed them. They were very nice, actually.
Relocated them. You relocated.
They were relocated, but it was fun watching them going out.
Oh, dear. Do you know what? Around our village, there was loads of adults going around. They must have picked up a sheet of paper from somewhere. I don't know if they're real eggs, but they had to go from location to a bit like one of, just a hunt. But there were so many adults. So I didn't.
Sure, it wasn't to find alcohol.
You don't have to.
I didn't see any kids. Literally just adults walking around. It's like, where are the children there?
No, well, hang on. Was it when the pubs were open? What's the betting there was a prize on the local pub or something?
There probably was, actually. Yeah, I'm going to find out. I should have asked them. I did say I'd help you, but I'd ruin the fun, wouldn't I? Really.
I don't like phones much. I like computers, but if it was like fine beer, I'd put the app on my phone. I'd work it out in about 5-10 minutes. Get the app. Dee-da. Oh, there's the free beer. Of course I would. Well, I'm now calling.
No, you see, the Kinder eggs, I like the toys that are inside. Don't mind. I'm not a lover of the chocolate, but I've got a whole load of toys now. It's great.
Have you got them in your office by any chance, stuck around your computer with blue tack?
Oh, not as bad as you, mate.
Oh, okay. That's just me then.
I remember you showing your toys last night.
Ooh,
Right.
interesting.
I don't remember
Explain,
that.
expand on that one. Expand on that story.
Well,
No,
all
please.
I will say is we see no evil, we hear no evil, we speak no evil.
Oh, those toys. Okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Hey.
Right, as long as
You're
as long as I
paranoid
didn't open
enough
up my
about
top
last
drawer.
night.
I am a bit. You know, I wasn't totally reckless. I was a bit tipsy. Not as bad as not shade. Look at them all on the beer. Not as bad as
Tipsy.
Rustin.
Well, I've got a can joining
Ever
them as well.
care. Don't ever say that I'm tipsy. I'm actually what I like to call pissed out my face,
Oh, that's
which
fine.
is more than
Yeah.
tipsy.
Yeah,
Or
but
you wouldn't have.
you're only tipsy when you wake up.
I got woke up today. It's like it was like a holiday. I got woke up twice today. Long story, but yeah, I got woke up and I was like, oh Jesus, I'm still drunk. But I carried on, trooped, did an hour live thing. Then I ran out of booze. I went, oh, I need some sleep. I went, no, I don't. Then I went to get some more booze. So it's all good.
Thanks for the warning, Fat Belly. I won't eat them. But I thought I'll explain why I won't be in work tomorrow.
Oh, then, because,
Yes,
oh, Kinder Eggs have been recorded.
Yeah.
Thank God I can't get them for free.
Yeah, apparently the eggs that they're made out of, I mean, that doesn't make sense, does it? You know, you crack an egg to make an egg. But no,
Yeah,
contaminated.
Yeah, to make chocolate. Yeah, but sometimes to make a chocolate, I believe you can put eggs in them to make the chocolate. Then you put some else
Marie,
in.
you can't drink. Oh, that's a shame. Cheers.
Oh, Marie, my biggest fan. Oh, Marie, Marie,
I like that, Fat Belly.
I wouldn't leave them out just for naughty kids. I've got no problem with naughty kids or good kids. I don't discriminate. I hate kids.
If they're naughty, if kids are naughty, don't put chocolate outside.
I just can't eat a full one in one sitting.
I'm say, if the kids are naughty, let them starve. Don't give them chocolate. Full stop.
No, don't you think it's good, that what we do is we say to kids, don't have anything until you've had your tea or your dinner or whatever, because it'll ruin it. And then Easter Sunday comes around, and you know, you can have whatever you like whenever you like, and that's just the grandparents.
Yeah. My dad wasn't a good father, if you like, but the grandkids, he was amazing. But he also used to like fill them up with sugar, if you like. I know it's a myth now, but he'd spoil them so they'd be hyperactive. But yeah, his own kids, he wasn't that good, but grandkids, he actually adored them. He was like, his grandkids, when my nephews and nieces was angry, he wasn't angry at the grandkids. He was angry at his kids, the parents. He'd have a go at them. Do you know what I mean? Weird, but yeah, I was for that. But
the only thing which I did about the Easter Bunny, Jesus Christ, is because I agree it's a total distraction. I did tell the kids that there was no Easter eggs this year because I shot the Easter Bunny and ate him.
And I bet they'd believe you as well.
It's how you say it, and it's when the tears come down, you know you've done it right.
Is that another play on words? It did cross my mind, Jesus.
I like that one. Cross. Your mind. Hey, you know that comment that nailed me. That one literally nailed me.
Oh yeah, nailed. Yeah. Oh. Do us a favour, somebody put a gag on him, please, or nail one.
You pin me to some wooden thing, so I pay attention. I don't play on that.
No, the Easter Bunny. I tell you what, it was lovely when it got cooked.
Oh,
but the Easter Bunny died nice for our sins. What, the Easter Bunny did?
I've got a community page. I've got a community page, and apparently I can put personal pictures on, and I can get it off Facebook. But the thing is, right, I've got I've got an Easter bunny, chocolate Thorntons, and what I did as a joke, I had a sharp instrument, maybe put it there,
Yes.
and I can't put that on my face, but it's so funny. But I will find the other one where the Easter bunny's on my kitchen table, and this little brown chocolates following it, and the comment is the bastard bunny. Well, I'll say I didn't say that, but this bunny is crapping all over my kitchen table. It's funny because it's like a bunny, and it's got like little chocolate bits. I'll put that one on. But the other one, yeah, I can't do that.
Just out of an idea, just as an idea, how many people, when they have an Easter bunny chocolate one, by the way, Linton's or whatever it is, right? How many of you eat the head first?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
definitely
fine.
the ears. The ears.
The ears.
I never got
How
the
many
chance.
people
Yeah,
eat the
that's the
arse first?
I am Marie. How you doing, sweetheart?
So
No,
near the
that's
sausage roll.
right.
So near the sausage roll comment.
Yes, I
One-
know.
Hello,
Hi,
Nancy.
Anne-Marie. We're just talking about
Hello,
how
Anne-Marie.
Hello,
wonderful
Anne-Marie.
it is that the Easter bunny was dead.
no, the chocolate one I had a couple of years ago until it wasn't allowed. It was Thornton's. So basically, you get the mold, and then they actually do by hand the face with different chocolates. So it's white chocolate. I think the nose was aniseed, so I ate that last. But yeah, I ate everything else first.
It's getting sinister now. I am not a clue. How many
Oh.
drill a hole? Stab it first. We've got
Okay.
JC.
Now,
JC's the same.
There's a reason why I'm
John
talking
Connor.
about bunnies.
Oh,
Is that there is a reason why I'm
Oh.
talking about bunnies and rabbits. Stangu, would you like to explain what you thought the song White Rabbit was about?
no, no,
Stangu, please.
no.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, he didn't
Explain.
realise
No,
that it was about
come
White
on.
Charlie.
I honestly thought it was about Alice in Wonderland because they were all tripping on acid. It's just gone over my head all this time that chasing the white rabbit was something else. Okay.
Yeah, and anyone that didn't join the radio broadcast last night after the YouTube channel, Miss Stango singing.
Oh, yes, but that,
can't
yeah, you
remember.
missed that, so that's good.
Oh no,
there's
play
still
it,
more.
play it.
No,
Somebody
it
play
wasn't recorded. It wasn't recorded.
You did
so-
record it.
Fortunately.
Sure. Are you
No,
sure?
no.
It was
yeah, no.
recorded on
No,
Skype,
Yeah, but yeah.
and
Okay.
I have
Moving
the
on.
evidence. I
Come
just
on.
Bring it
haven't
up.
done anything with
Bring
it
up
yet.
the
I'm
embarrassment.
going to
Okay, anyway,
save
moving
that
on.
for a rainy day.
Come on,
Hey,
Ray.
if I can be enticed to go on well, actually, it was a karaoke channel. I don't know why I did that. I can be enticed to sing in America. So I've ruined my favourite song, but I'm sure we can hear you, Stango. I bet you sing better than me.
No. No, not at all. I'm terrible. I really am.
Can you remember
Stango
that
didn't
scene?
realise that people on the radio could hear him.
No, they couldn't. Grim cleared that up. He said that he was muting it. So, but you did freak me out because when you told me that it was being broadcasted, so you got to be joking. And then, yeah, I muted up. But Grim said that it was muted up. Fortunately.
Yeah. The thing you've got to remember is while the music is playing, unless someone can hear you coming through the radio, it means I've disconnected the Skype.
Yeah.
But as Grandad can confirm, right, that if I unmute accidentally and turn
By
my mic
mistake.
down, everything just gets transmitted.
So whatever anyone's saying, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Or
because it's your
But guys,
age.
if you
it's
go into the
arthritis.
Skype, you'll be able to download this information because it's actually there for everybody who goes into the Skype channel that we were using, and you can download bits and pieces of the show and listen to it.
I forgot that, didn't I?
And
I'd had 4 cans of beer. What do you
only the
expect?
person who added it to the channel, to the chat, can remove it. Nobody else can. And when I checked earlier on today, about 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so ago, before we started the live, it was still there.
Oh, no.
Can you remember me singing last night on here?
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
all right. You were playing the guitar and singing Redemption Song. That was all right. Better than
I
my
haven't
bloody
played it
singing
back to
anyway.
see what I sound like yet, but
I just hope that we did you proud last night.
it was mint. I had a really good time last night, and I'm paying for it today.
In more ways than one.
Yeah, now got booted.
Yes, you did, but you
You did,
booted
didn't you?
yourself.
How could I boot myself? I didn't do now.
You did. Mello's proved it. I really don't get this. You forgot. We remembered. There's a certain button you don't press. In your case, it's the ejaculation button. I mean, the eject button. Well, you know what that sound was all about you, don't you?
Yeah, but if I booted myself, then I'd still had live links to come back in, and I didn't. All them had disappeared.
Oh, that's not our fault. I've
Too
only
many
got
Jack
one word
Danders,
for you.
or whatever it was.
I've only got one word for you, Grandad. Dillygaff.
I knew it was
Not a word, it's a way of life, folks.
That Skype is crazy with all the audience thing. Seeing people's faces in the audience and that.
Yeah, but you don't have to. You know, you don't have to have the cameras on. It's just a bit of a giggle. And we can have up to 50 people in there. Can you imagine how hectic that could be? Yeah, it was bad enough. We had about 10 people in at one point, but then people were dropping out, then coming back in, and oh, Jesus Christ. I was looking at, sorry, I didn't mean to take your name in vain. Do apologise, sir. Even if you were only born on YouTube today.
Well, it is Easter, isn't it, I guess? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, but on the 25th of December, he'll probably come back as Santa Claus.
No, that's your job.
And you know how much I hate Santa Claus.
Oh,
There is one thing we did get confirmed last night, and that was that Stangu's favourite time of year is the 31st of October.
It is. It is. How was that confirmed?
Because you told us.
Oh, okay.
Several times.
Okay.
We also found out yesterday, thanks for reminding me about the climate activists, what they call now Extinction Rebellion. We can actually stream on the radio, obviously it's sound only, other people's live streams, which I thought was pretty good because it meant that we can just stream it, we can make comments on it. As we were doing when Danny Shine was talking every now and again to people. I do like Danny Shine. What was it? Social experimentist or something. I think he went by experiment. Something like that.
Social experiment.
Yeah, he's a mentalist, isn't he?
Local experiment. That was it.
Yeah, and I remember back in the day when he first started, he was getting told off for holding signs up for saying everything is okay.
Yes.
And apparently he was being aggressive by holding them up.
Well, look what Danny said to Local Experiment. What you doing here?
What's Local? He was his understudy, wasn't he? Local in the beginning. Well, he started knocking around with him, didn't he? And shadowing him, basically, didn't he? Local.
Well, originally there was Charlie Veach and Danny Shine.
The Love Police.
And they went round giving people hugs, etc. It was actually very funny. And there's still, Charlie Beach is still going, but it was just nice to see some of the old vanguard out. And apparently there was also people who we didn't think would be there showing up. Some celebrities from YouTube, apparently. I haven't looked back at it. I've not checked it to see, but someone was going to have a look at it. Yeah. Hello, UK Transparency. Great. I would say great to see you, but I can't see through anything at the moment. I'm having a problem.
Hey, UK.
Hello, UK.
All these bleeding ghosts around. Oh, Rasta last night, folks. He was trying to convince us that he was transparent and that an arm could go through his head or his neck. It was funny.
I missed that then. That must have been afterwards, was it? That was
No, you were there.
I was
You were there.
grey.
And
Gina was right next to us, and she was normal colour, and I was just all grey.
Yes. Yeah.
Hello, Herb.
Hey,
Mr.
Herbie.
Sniffer.
Hi, Herb.
Hello, Herb.
The only thing I would suggest is that you look at getting another microphone connected if you can for Gina. You can get wireless ones now, Bluetooth ones. It's just so that we can hear you both at the same time, because some of the conversations are quite funny. And there was one point where I think you were getting told off right at the end.
Yeah, well, you got bollocked from my caravan having stuff all over.
But I wasn't sure whether you'd fallen at that time because the stream went dead, so that could have been it.
No, it wasn't then. It was after everything.
Oh, right, okay.
Cooking barbecue food and
right, because all we heard was a load of shouting. It was actually quite funny, but not funny. Ha ha! It was like, did we just hear Gina lose it?
Gina won't lose it.
We've got the evidence to prove it.
you don't remember.
No, I mean, it was funny. It was funny. We actually ended it not long after that because I was knackered. And then it took me over an hour to get to sleep, and then 2 hours later I was back up and on someone's stream. I was having a conversation with
What stream were you on?
Deegan, and I was on Joe's in the early hours.
Joe Kerr?
Joe Kerr. Yeah. There was Vincent, Deegan, myself, and there was somebody else, and for the life of me I can't remember who it was. But it was amusing because I keep getting called a lefty by Mr. Deegan. And then because I gave him a different opinion on something yesterday, he said, you can't be that much of a lefty. You've changed your mind. And I said, I never actually said anything against anybody at the time. It's just the way I said it, obviously. But he did ask me a straightforward yes or no question. Do I think that people who are trans should go into female toilets, etc.? And what I actually said was, no, I don't think it's right. However, there's a lot of places now moving to unisex toilets, so it makes no difference.
Yeah, well, in America, that's what they're like in most of them now.
I don't know.
I believe so. I might be wrong, but
I pointed out that we've had unisex toilets in this country for many years. They're called accessibility toilets.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
there are shared toilets in nightclubs, aren't there?
Yeah, they are now.
One bathroom for everyone.
Yeah, well, see, the reason for this is that they've got to have so many urinals and so many WCs, water closets, for those people who are not sure what it actually means. But it's to do with the maximum number of people that are allowed in at any one time. And that's the reasoning why, because it's cheaper to have 2 bathrooms, because then technically you can get more people in. And let's face it, after the last 2 years of them being shut, they need to do something to get people into nightclubs. But I don't think it's safe.
Well, other things
No,
happen
exactly.
when they mix toilets, don't they?
Yeah, I
I
just
mean,
don't think it's
I
safe.
know things happen when it's just a male or a female, but
Yeah, but I mean, there isn't enough room to have 14 different types of toilets for all the different types of
14.
genders.
yeah,
Yeah, well,
More than
yeah.
14.
oh, I know there is, but I'm
Yo,
just
yo,
using
yo,
that
Lord of
as a
Audits.
number.
Oh, well, isn't actually.
Hello, Lord of Audits. How you doing,
Hello,
my
Lordy.
friend? Go on up if you wish. We've got a space.
Hello, Lord about it.
You
You
can
like
tell
my
us what you thought of
now?
last night.
Didn't you?
I must
Same
admit,
here.
I did see a few people laugh at a couple of the songs that I was playing. Captain Bloody Wilson's a star as far as I'm concerned. Can't get away
I
with
didn't
playing
even
that.
hear that.
Oh, you did. You were laughing your heads off, especially when it came to Grandad's theme tune and Stangoose. Apparently, he only comes once a year as well as Santa.
No, that Stangoose song that comes
That's
once
just
a
what I
year.
just said.
Oh, all right, it's all right. I've started my drink, and
Go back to sleep.
yeah.
We've got everybody in here. We've got the Lord, we've got Jesus, and we've got the Grim Reaper.
Yes.
All we need now is for the Son of Messiah. Oh no, we got him. God himself to turn up.
Mhm.
Shall I change it and go back to the way he used to be? Eh? You don't need to apologise. It's not the real person. Honest, he's just
How
appeared
do you,
today.
how do you know? That's what the story's about, isn't it? Just appeared again on Easter Sunday.
No, he just rolled a stone away, or somebody did.
I thought he was dug out by the Easter Bunny. What's the Easter Bunny all about then?
Is that where the song come? Papa, what was it? Papa was a Rolling Stone. Or
Stone,
something?
yes, because Papa moved the Rolling
Oh,
Stone,
of
as
course,
in
the Rolling Stones. Yeah. How about maybe it was the White Rabbit that released it.
more than likely.
Yeah.
Well, you know what rabbits promote, don't you? Yeah.
Bunnies.
Breeding.
Yeah.
Bunnies. Yeah.
Baby bunnies.
Bunnies.
And lots of them.
Why do you think they called them bunny girls?
Oh, because everybody wanted to breed with them. Okay. To put it politely.
No. I mean, the bunny girls was an American idea, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, and
Yeah.
we bought into it as we always do, right? The novelty of it, but that was the reasoning behind it. And the same with Playboy. They were always dressed up as bunnies. Where's God? I'm here, but I changed my name. God was reinvented and became the Grim Reaper because heaven and hell really doesn't exist. Your souls just belong to me. Okay, that fell flat. How's things going for you, Lord of Audits? Everything working out right these days for you? In fact, I was thinking of you when I was watching Jasper Carrot. He had a character called Wiggy.
Wiki.
Yeah.
Oh, Wiki.
Think about it. I called him Bald of Audits.
Oh, yeah. Jasper Carrot was, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, he is now.
He was bald then.
He wasn't. I only
He's always
remember him
been
with the long
bald.
hair.
But he was ginger, and this is the excuse which people come up with. It's not my fault I'm ginger. He wouldn't know. He couldn't see a line bit of hair anywhere, they say. It's either that or it's just a very large receding hairstyle. Dad said he was too busy at the moment, but sends his love. Oh, how nice that is.
Oh, right. That's
Do us a
Father's Day,
favour.
isn't it?
You disappear on Tuesday forever. Do it early. Good job we got a sense of humour here. Well, I think so anyway, I'm not sure. Shady's gone to sleep, he's muted. Is there any more one-liners we can get in, or is that it? Can we have a serious conversation now?
Yeah, go back to the seriousness. Did you say you had another video to play, or was it just the two?
No, I played it.
Okay.
You cheated once. Okay, explain.
That's me. I'm just comparing myself to Jesus. Sorry. Jesus also cheated you, didn't he? Cheated death.
No, well, some say he wasn't actually dead because no one actually took a pulse. He just woke up. I never got his soul anyway. That must be the reason why people still believe in the fairy tale story. And you believe in the white rabbit.
Oh,
The dibble.
You thought I'd forgotten about that because I hadn't mentioned it.
Yeah, I know. But come on. It's an easy mistake to make. Listen to the lyrics. I mean, there's no mention at all. It's all about Alice in Wonderland.
If you take J off, then you get sus.
Pardon?
What?
J off Jesus, and then you get sus.
Sus.
I'm trying to work with the word.
Just. Not sus, just.
Yeah.
Can you remember the Simpsons episode where he said he's being, I don't know, doing something on another island, and he said, "I don't even know who Jeebus is."
Do you know, I was going to play you a song last night, but I got told to play a different one. I was going to play you Creep because I thought it just sounded good for you.
Me?
No, Stango.
Oh,
I wouldn't insult you the day after your birthday.
Creep. Just say, oh, please don't. No, that brings back real bad memories, that song. You mean the one by Radiohead?
Yes.
No. I mean,
No. Oh, you pretend.
Once upon a time, I had an
Hello,
ex,
Mr.
right?
J.
Hello,
Mrs. J. Who
J.
dedicated that record to me, right? That song, even. And then years later, I realised what it was about, and it's like, no. If only I knew that at the time, I would have smashed something over her head for dedicating that song to me. No. Again, I didn't understand what it was about. A bit like the White Rabbit. Yeah, Blue Oyster Cult.
Don't be afraid of
the
Reaper.
Have a happy birthday, but
yeah,
not later on.
You had I think you had a pretty good birthday. Is what you make of it at the end of the day.
Oh, I was happy as fuck.
The only thing is, so next time, can you try and spend it with some friends?
Oh.
Oh, don't laugh. It only hurts when you laugh.
No.
I've warned you about this. And it also helps if you don't breathe as much.
I know. I'm on half breaths. I can't even have a bone. I haven't had a smoke today.
No, his ribs can't taste. I was going to say taste it. I mean, take it. I do not cheat, brother. I have friends in high places. Oh. No. The army of heaven no longer exists. Believe me.
Yeah.
All the angels are now under my control.
Yes, I totally agree.
Especially the archangels. Moving on. Hello, Mr. No More Lies. How are you doing? How's life? You say, hang on, does he be reborn again?
Ah, yeah. Maybe that is Jesus.
Maybe. Born again, piss. I mean, Christian. Born again, nice guy. Wondered if you were
Silent.
going to turn up, actually. Would it be an Easter? It is the day of the resurrection. Is it resurrection, sorry? Or re-resurrection? Anyway, Jesus Christ, what's your favourite song? Is it always Look on the Bright Side of Life? And why did your fanatic say that it was the wrong sort of film to be shown in public because it took the piss out of you?
Oh,
You know, I didn't think it did. It was all about the life of Brian, wasn't it?
yeah, it was nothing to do with Jesus. He was a totally different character, wasn't he?
Yeah. One
why
of the
would you do
best
that?
films going. You know? We do apologise for the interruption in his humour. Stangu's having a meltdown.
I'm
He's-
just overwhelmed.
He is
I
still.
will survive.
I will survive.
UK, what a fantastic weekend, eh? It all started on Friday when some people had the day off, some of us had to work. Into the weekend, which is just a normal weekend, but for some reason it's labelled as something totally different. And then tomorrow, there won't be that many people going to work, but
I want to break free. That's even better.
Oh, I don't know if that's a song or he wants to get out of the trap now.
you can leave whenever you wish, sir.
Yeah, please
There's
do.
no change in here. But there again, if you go over to Stangu's, he's got loads.
Yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't last over here long, Jesus Christ. Honestly, you wouldn't.
Stangu is so straight-laced, it's unbelievable. It's true. He hasn't got a sense of humour. Well, he's losing it every time he comes in here anyway. That's just a will to live. I'll have you yet.
No chance, Mr. Reaper.
Hang on, did you say you couldn't smoke
Honestly,
today? Could have swore I've just seen you smoking.
Who,
Rasta.
me?
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, Rasta.
I can't have a bong. I can have a tab.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, fair
You
enough.
don't be coughing, do you?
I can't smoke joints
cough.
because it makes us cough like fuck, like so.
Coughing.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Coughing.
getting close to me. You're getting close to me.
The coughing.
The coffin you carry your waffle.
Sorry, who rattled your cage, Grandad? What were you saying?
Nothing.
I missed that.
I said the coffin you carry your waffle.
Oh, right. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. I thought Stangu had been rattling your chains again.
No, he insisted he wants to just keep them on anyway.
So, last night there was something was admitted regarding, admitted, I should say, concerning Grandad and the fact that he talks in his sleep. What was it that it was stated?
Can't remember.
That sounded so sweet, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh, stop it.
Oh,
Please,
bless him.
stop it. No, don't do that anymore. Bloody dog was licking him. And next minute, they checked on him to make sure he was all right because he actually fell onto the bed. And he was just snoring away. It all started on Thursday for you.
Oh,
The goodness.
the
Or at least it
goodness.
wasn't the godness.
Well, there must be only me and Shady that's had the shit Easter then.
Why?
No. I had to
Why,
work.
Yeah, so did I. I had to listen to everybody all day saying like, "Oh, have you got any eggs?" It's like, no. Every other customer, have you got any eggs? Have you got any flour? You haven't got any tucked away. Why would they be tucked away out the back? We'd have them on the shelves. They've sold.
Tucked away.
Tucked away. Have you got any eggs tucked away? Have you got any No, we haven't got any eggs tucked away. People buy them in
How
advance.
did you manage to be so nice to these people that ask you stupid questions?
You just get used to after a while. You just do.
Straight over, dude.
Yeah.
Free range? Did you not have any free range? Mr. Blue's asking.
Oh, plenty of those. Well, no, we hadn't got free range because
Nah,
they're
it's illegal
born
now.
eggs now, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah.
My
There's
eggs
no
are
free
rarer
range.
than hen's teeth.
Yeah,
I've got
no.
hundreds of eggs lying around.
I did
Nobody
sell a bit of
wants to come
chocolate
and get
though.
them.
Why not?
None of them are chocolate.
What? They won't come and get them? Why?
I don't know.
Oh,
Loads of people know I've got hens, but they can't be bothered to come.
Oh, I
in
know
and
about your day in court, but you won. That was good.
oh, well done. Excellent.
Celebration. Well, when I say you won, it actually ended up being kicked out. We knew it was going to get kicked out anyway, didn't we? In the conversation we had on early hours of Thursday morning, I think it was, from what you described. But it's nice that you had the court on your side, sir. That's all I can say on that one. The lying bastards trying to stitch you up like that. What's news to for the coppers, the Phils, the Rozzers, the Busies, wherever else you want to call them?
The snot.
Graham, you
Hello.
know, I'm not in a good place at the minute. I want to play
Oh,
a
I
lot
know
of
you are,
music,
mate.
and what I'm going to do, it'll be in a while. I might do a 15-minute live. I don't expect nobody to come on, express my feelings sensibly, and
Well, funny
get some
enough,
sleep.
yeah, I was going to say, Shady, funnily enough, in about 6 minutes, I'm ending this anyway. So if you want to, I'll send everybody over to you. If you want to,
No.
all right.
I'm going to do a short live stream. I don't
Yeah.
want anybody on there. It's so it can be recorded and people can watch.
Okay,
You know what
no
I mean?
worries.
People can watch,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It'll be
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm
That's
going to
fine, mate.
sleep. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
no worries. If
You
I'm up
take
in the
care,
early
mate.
hours, I'll probably see you then.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely after this. I'm going to sleep. Jesus.
All right. Well, you have a good night, mate. And don't
You
worry,
take care,
things will
mate.
work out.
Take care, Shady.
Catch you later, man.
Oh,
All right,
thank
mate.
you.
Later,
You know where I
Shady.
am if
Take
you want
care,
to
man.
talk.
Oh,
All
I
right,
know, mate. No. Thanks for letting me on, bro. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no problem.
Thanks for
Smile.
everybody here as well.
Smile.
Yeah,
Eventually
thanks,
work
mate.
out for you, believe me. Take care. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Such a nice guy he is. Really is a nice guy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So's
Got your back.
so's UK. Mr. Blue. No More Lies. He's a nice guy these days. So's Jesus Christ, apparently.
I don't trust Jesus. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I do.
Well, what do you know then?
Oh, all kinds.
All right. Good. Right. Just out of, and I don't do this often, but I just made a unilateral decision. No More Lies is no more.
You beat me to it. I was wondering.
Were you a bit slow? That's the reason why I did it.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I
Following on.
was wondering whether it still stood from yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but as nobody did it, I had the displeasure of having to do it. So, I just don't want the assholes. But hey ho, that's life. Can I just say thank you for everybody who's joined us tonight, just in case I don't get a chance, and everybody who joined us last night, both before Skype and after Skype. For those who came in, thank you for putting a smile on Rasta's face. It was a real pleasure seeing it.
It was.
Right. Thank you, Rasta, for putting up with us all. I thought that the birthday candle that you could blow out yesterday is not something you could today, because it means you'd have to inhale.
That was kind of funny, like.
Oh, there's a lot of things that were funny last night. Not so many today. We've had a bit more serious, but also, as usual, a bit of a giggle as well. The Easter Bunny won't be appearing next year, possibly unless somebody actually can find the Easter Bunny and mend the Easter Bunny.
Stitch them back together.
I'm not sure if you can come back from decapitation, but you know, after all these years, 2022, the second coming of Jesus Christ has arrived, and I'm so glad you've turned up on as a first time what's the word, exclusive on the Grim Reaper radio show.
Of all the places.
Now, after today, we can put you back in your box. I don't know about anybody else, but I've had a bit of a giggle. Please go over to the Discord channel for Wolf Lovers. What's it called now? Ghost.
Hunts.
Grandad, wake up a minute. What is it?
Ghost hunts.
Wolf Lovers Ghost Hunt.
Thank you.
I'll put the link in.
I've got a very bad memory at times, and I do tend to forget what I'm talking about. Don't
Gina says it starts at 10.
What, my case?
10, is it now?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about the age.
I'll find out now.
Yeah, I'm sure it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 10. 10.
Oh, it's 10, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that people had enough time to grab themselves a cup of coffee, tea, alcohol, whatever. I'm not sure what's going on, but I think something to do with orbs and ghost experiences.
Ghostly experiences. Well, I've got quite a lot of experiences I can talk about.
Yeah, but we won't talk about ghost experiences.
Yeah, ghostly. Yeah,
Are you sure? Not your personal experiences that you've had in the past.
Well,
think about that one. Don't laugh. Do not laugh at the innuendos because it's not funny. You'll just end up getting hurt again. And I don't want you to inflict any more pain on yourself.
Can't handle one. I'm just saying I ran through a ghost on my motorbike one time, and my friend seen it because he used to travel so close to us because his front light was crap and I had no backlight.
Hang on a second. Was the ghost, did it have a skeleton and a bike that had lots of flames around it? And was it a rider, ghost rider?
No, I think it was a fellow walking home from the pub.
All right, you just pissed. Fair enough. Not that I encourage in any way drink and driving, especially on a motorbike. The amount you spill is terrible. Right, guys, I'm ending this. I shall catch you during the week. Hopefully, I'll have time to do a live during the week. But we'll definitely be on the radio, probably from around 7 o'clock in the evening. So please tune in, go to the radio station, click on the play button on the top, on the right-hand side, go to the Grim Reaper radio show, and I'm sure we'll be having a few discussions that we can't normally have on here because of the rules and regulations. And if you've got Skype, don't forget, come and join us. If it's open, if it's not open, the Skype, we're not actually transmitting it at that time. But I want to try and get on the radio a few times next week around 7 o'clock at night. All right, then, folks. You take care now. Okay. Bye now.
You too.
Everyone, take care. Take care.
And have a happy Christmas.